Hey beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is a very exciting one because it's all about what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous. Oh my goodness, like I am already so in love with this topic and I can't wait to dive into the messages for you guys. And I thought fitting to this very exciting, reading, I'm also gonna choose beautiful cards for you guys and look at those three beautiful women. So as always, my dear, you can either choose the card or the crystal. This is pile 1 with the Wheel of Fortune, this is pile 2 with the World card, and this is pile 3 with the Chariot card. If you would like, I can also zoom a little bit more in. So these are all the cards. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous. Let's start straight away. My dear pile 1, what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? Let's see. For my dear beautiful pile 1, what message do we get for you? All right, so let's start. For my dear pile 1, oh my goodness, a lot of cards. Let's see. What makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? For my dear pal 1, okay. The first card that we have is the Lovers card. Interesting. Let's continue. For my dear pile 1, we also have the Sun card here. All right, let's continue. Oh my goodness. Let's see. We have the Three of Cups. These cards, okay, let's see. What makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? My dear pal 3. Why do the cards fall the whole time? The Temperance card. All right. Let's see. Pile 1. Too many. I love this energy already. Let's see. Oh my goodness. The 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? All right. Oh. The Empress. Wow. All I'm gonna say is like, wow, pile 1. We have the Fool. Let's get you guys one last card. All right. And we have the Four of Pentacles here. So, my dear pile 1, what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? At the end of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So, my dear, I would like to start with this. Oh my goodness, your energy. Your energy is one to fall in love with. This is literally what this all is about. You are someone who, and it is so important for like someone else to fall in love with you because there is so much, okay, you have that the person can fall in love with. Like honestly, I don't even know where to start because there are so many like different energies coming through, and I'm really enjoying it. Like seriously, you guys. So let me start with this. I would like to start with the physical attraction. So I am getting that like you are definitely someone who a lot of people feel physically attracted towards. You have so much beauty, and what I find very interesting is that I'm getting someone who's looking away. So for some of you guys, you may even not be that aware of it. You know, maybe you tend to not take your beauty serious, or because of all the, you know, distractions outside that tell us why this that we have is not good enough, or that, or like comparison stuff, we may sometimes not see the greatness that we have. And sometimes our self perception can be very, very different from how other people see us. But I'm talking here about what other people see in you, right? So keep that in mind. And what I can tell you once again is that you are jaw dropping gorgeous. There is no other way to say it. You have this very like timeless beauty about you, and it's very effortless. I mean, that doesn't mean that, for example, you may not like to, you know, for example, let's say put on some makeup, or, you know, put extra effort into like how you look like. That's not what I mean. You know, you may, for some, you may like to do a lot to maintain a certain, yeah, appearance, but it doesn't come across like that. Like, it really seems effortless, it really feels natural. And that's also something that people feel very, very attracted towards. And I just see someone who, like, people feel drawn towards you, my dear Palawan. And I really mean it. Like, if you're watching this and you're just like, no, that's not me, let me choose another pile, I really feel like this is you, like this is your energy. And even if you once again don't see yourself in this light, maybe you should start seeing yourself this way, because you are this beautiful, beautiful person. And there is so much that you have, which is like breathtaking. But I mean, unfortunately, sometimes we, you know, we tend to not see everything that we have. And this is only like physically, right? So we will also move to other traits that you have, but right now I just want to focus on the physical traits. Now, if I look into some physical traits, I can definitely say that lips are coming through, hair, legs as well. These are some, yeah, I'm seeing those especially coming through here. Very soft lips. Like, I really feel like, my dear Pile One, a lot of people have been interested in you, but maybe for some reason they restricted themselves. And maybe that's also the reason some of you guys feel like you're not as desirable as I am, you know, like talking here, because you may feel like, well, if it was this way, why didn't more people like try to pursue you? What I'm seeing here is that for some reason, people were restricting themselves. I don't know, like, in what situation you're in or in what circumstance you're living in, but maybe it's also just some kind of intimidation. Like, for some, maybe you even hear this at times, that you come through a certain way, like maybe even a little bit intimidating, but that doesn't take anything away from your beauty. In fact, it's kind of like just like enhancing it in a way, because it makes your energy very vibrant, like very powerful, very strong. You are jaw-dropping gorgeous. This title is so fitting for you, my dear Palawan. Like, seriously. As I was saying in the beginning, I really feel like there is so much that a person can fall in love with regarding you, and I really mean it. It's also interesting to me that the Lover's card was the first card to come through, and then in the combination with the Ten of Cups, like, are you kidding me? This is such a wonderful pairing here, and I really feel like, my dear, you are someone, like, once again, coming back to your energy, people feel very naturally drawn towards you. You are someone who's very warm. You are someone who makes other people feel good. Like, when people are in your company, they feel good about themselves, and they also feel good about you. And you have so much love within yourself, and it's really natural for you to share this love with others. You know, you are someone who's so abundant when it comes to love. You have so much to give, and people just feel so high vibrational when they are around you. And I feel like, you know, once again, you make people feel so comfortable. And when we talk about how people perceive us, it is also about, you know, how we make them feel, right? Which also influences how they see us. And in your case, you make people feel so loved, so appreciated, and so safe. And this makes you so much more attractive to those like physical traits you have also, you know. And also with the Sun card, you guys, like, you glow. You glow differently, like, so vibrant in your energy, and, you know, the way, like, it shines through. And I really feel like people are naturally drawn towards you. It doesn't matter whether, you know, you see yourself as a like introvert or extrovert, for example. I really feel like people, like, when they are around you, they want to be around you. Also, the way you interact with others is also coming through here, which I think is very beautiful. And some of you guys also, I'm hearing, look younger than you are. So for some reason, this is also coming through here. Let me see. Yeah, the thing is, my dear Pal1, you're someone who can create a beautiful, like, harmonizing environment. And I feel like this is something that people feel so drawn towards. And it literally makes you so, like, really irresistible. Because, you know, I mean, you can enhance your physical beauty through a lot of different ways, right? Like, literally, you can buy beauty. But what you can't buy is this energy. Like, energy never lies. And even if you pretend from the outside, you know, that you have a certain shell, the pearl within, you can't fake that. And people just, they see what you're about and your energy, and this is such a big deal. Something that you may not even be aware of, that it's like so impactful, but it really is, my dear. And once again, I see a lot of suitors in your energy. If it hasn't happened yet that much, once again, there could have been some reasons, but the interest is there and has always been there. Maybe in the future, you will find yourself in a situation in which it will be easier for others to reach out to you. If some of you guys know what this restriction may be, let me know. But for some reason, this is coming through here. I would like to get you some oracle cards as well. Let's see, for my dear pile 1. My dear pile 1. What makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? Let's see. All right. Oh my goodness, look at that. The first card we have is the Child Divine card, and it says innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a very special connection with the divine. Okay, it only says a special, but for some reason, I feel like saying a very special. For my dear pile 1, let's see, my dear. Okay. Ooh, all right. And we have the Mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. I'm gonna get you 3 cards. Let's get you one last one. Oh, there is actually one more. And we have the Mother. And it says, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. Now that's very interesting. We have the Mother archetype right next to the Empress card. And the Empress card is literally also a Mother archetype. I mean, in a lot of different illustrations, she's pregnant, right? Like also on the Rider-Waite tarot deck. And I mean, that doesn't mean that, you know, this is you. In tarot, there is a lot of symbolism in the energy, and I really feel like, my dear, I've talked about it, but I want to emphasize it once again because I feel like there is more about it. I really feel like your energy is what really like makes you stand out the most and what makes you so jaw-dropping gorgeous. The thing is with energy, I feel like you have this very nurturing and this very loving side to you, and it comes very natural to you. This is not something you have to force or you have to try very hard. This is who you are, and this is also an energy in which you blossom. I really feel like this is something that maybe you even have like the need to do, whether it's, you know, doing it on a partner or just someone you love. You love to be nurturing to others and share this, once again, abundance amount of love that you have with others. And there is really no greater beauty than love, and this is exactly what this pile embodies. What I find also very interesting is that you're also someone who knows how to play a fair game, and especially when we talk about the gender you're in, this can be something very, very attractive to them. You know, if you are in some kind of situation in which for some reason you're gonna show this trait that you have, like how much of a fair person you are and understanding you are, like this enhances your beauty also so much more, because it shows what kind of character you have. The love I'm seeing here, the energy I'm seeing you here carrying, is one of like so much really unconditional love and innocent, soft, gentle love. No matter who you are, I really feel like, my dear, another reason why you are so like jaw-dropping gorgeous is because you embody your feminine energy. Also, the Empress card is the divine feminine. That's not like gender specific, so it doesn't matter who you are and what you identify as. we all have feminine and masculine energy in us. But what is very, just striking about you is this feminine energy that you embody. And maybe some of you guys are even trying to somehow enhance your feminine energy. Maybe you are on a, journey towards your feminine, towards your femininity. Of course, as well, always take it how it resonates, but this is just this energy you embody. And oh my goodness, so much love. Like, reading this pile one, even I'm falling in love with you. And really, like, that's something so natural because your energy is so wonderful. And once again, I'm seeing for you a lot of suitors. So just keep that in mind and don't be too harsh towards yourself. You know, even if you have been taught to see certain parts of you as flaws, really concentrate more and like focus more on the things that you have which you see as a strength or you see as beautiful. Because sometimes it's also really all about what we focus on. And if we always focus on what we lack, of course we will not feel abundant. And we will be in a complete different energy as to, when we feel in abundance. And I see you glowing when you really embody this abundance that you have. So my dear pal one, this is all I have for you for today. I am not receiving any more messages. As always, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. I love this energy. I love it so, so much. It was very fun to do this reading. And if you like those kind of readings, please let me know in the comment section below so I can, record more in the future for you guys. As always, my dear, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course, I invite you there as well. My dear pile one, take care, my love. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous. Let's start straight away, my dear. For my beautiful pile 2, let's see what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous. Pile 2, let's see, my dear, let's see. What makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? And I'm also very, very curious what energies we're gonna get. But yeah, I can already feel this. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords. Let's continue. For my dear pile, pile 2, what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? We have the Moon card. All right. We also have the Strength card. Okay. My dear pile 2, what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? Ooh, okay. So we have two cards. We have the Three of Wands and we have the Wheel card. For my dear pile 2, the Nine of Cups, and let's get you guys one last card. My goodness. And we got the Four of Swords. All right, okay. So, my dear pile 2, what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? So, first of all, I would like to start with this message. I really feel like, my dear, that a lot of people see you as mysterious for some reason. Now, of course, because there are a lot of different people watching this reading and you're all individuals, this mysterious energy can be expressed in your own individual way, but I really feel like it's like a big influence when it comes to your attractiveness as well. And so let me just give you guys a few examples how this mysterious energy may be, coming through, or why. So let's just say some of you guys live in a country in which you don't look like the average person there. Let's just say if someone migrated to another country, and because you're different from the majority of the people, this difference in your appearance, it makes you appeal so mysterious and so attractive in a very, in your own way. And once again, that's just an example here. This mysterious energy can be expressed in a lot of different ways, but I just feel like people see you, and I want to be honest, you guys, you're giving me like goddess energy, and I know goddess energy, like this sounds like so big, and a lot of you guys may just think like, what the, no, definitely not me, like, but I'm talking here about like what I'm getting, okay, like how people see you, and this energy is coming through. I've also said this in POW 1, and I will also say this in POW 3. It is very important to mention that sometimes, the way we see ourselves is very different from maybe how others see us. And we tend to, see our flaws more so than our strength. And because of all the influence we're daily bombarded with, right? And comparison and stuff like that, we may feel like we're not actually, like fitting into a certain like beauty standard, or, sometimes we get the impression that this or that is not good enough. But I want to tell you that I'm looking at you the way others look at you. I'm talking here about what makes you jaw dropping gorgeous, okay? Like what people see when they look at you, what makes you so attractive, and you have this very natural, seductive, and alluring energy to you. This mysterious energy can also come through your body language and through like a lot of different elements. For example, maybe your voice or the way you speak. Also, I will talk about physical traits, right? And with you guys, a big physical trait I'm getting are your eyes. Your eyes are extremely alluring, and talking about jaw-dropping gorgeous, that's your eyes. It doesn't matter the color, it doesn't matter the eye shape. This is the expression that your eyes can, give out. And I really feel like when someone looks into your eyes, or I'm sorry, when someone looks into your face, like when they look at you, your eyes gonna be a huge, like, captivating element. You also may be very good at playing with your eyes. Like, what do I mean with that? Sometimes people have certain like stares, or you may look a person like you look at them a certain way that definitely makes them feel something. And I really feel like this is something you're very naturally good at. And you may sometimes, like, you may not even be aware of it, that you do it, but your eyes are enough to communicate with others. I'm seeing eyes and eyebrows. It's like the combination. Also, for sure, I'm also seeing curves for some of you guys that are also something that are extremely like alluring and jaw-dropping gorgeous. I'm seeing thighs. I'm seeing the behind as well. Yeah, the chest area as well here. Let me see. I'm just seeing someone who looks so confident. Now I'm saying looks confident once again because I'm looking from the eyes of someone, that's not you. Maybe you don't feel confident right now, but like, I'm talking about the way you're coming across, and you're coming across as a very confident person. You may be actually someone that a lot of people try to manifest. Like, seriously, you guys. Once again, we sometimes tend to not see what we have because we're more so concentrate on what we don't have. But I feel like there are a lot of qualities that you have, and not only physically speaking. I'm not getting anything more yet regarding physicality. So moving on from that, maybe later we'll get something, but for now I don't. So coming back, I really feel like you have different traits that people look for in a partner, and this is something that also makes you so like irresistible, because it's so easy to see you as a life partner or see you as someone that, you know, they want to be with. You're very desired. Like, you're someone that people want. I also see here that you're someone who's giving off a very independent energy, and that's also something that people actually feel very drawn towards and find very attractive. I do feel like, once again, body language with you is a very big thing. Not that you have studied body language and you do it on purpose. No, you may do all those things subconsciously. Like, even with the moon card being here, the moon card is the card of the subconscious, right? So you may constantly like listen to those messages and ask yourself, like, no, that's not me. No, I don't do this, or I don't feel this way. Well, there is a lot of subconscious energy in here. Maybe, you see the things in one way, but others perceive it maybe in a different way, or maybe in the same way, depending on how you see yourself, of course, right? But you're coming off as well as a very independent person. And that's another thing. In order to have you, people feel like they have to chase you, like they have to pursue you. You're not easy to get. And that also is something that maybe a lot of people find exciting. That you are, once again, this goddess, this god, this like beautiful person who embodies so much powerful energy, and you know your worth. You know how strong and empowering you are, and you're not just going to give this away to anyone. You're waiting for someone perhaps who's deserving of you. And not to say that you're arrogant, that you think this way. No, this has nothing to do with arrogance. This is just you knowing what you deserve, and you don't want to settle for anything less than you deserve. And that's okay. This is your right. So, for example, if some of you guys know that you deserve a long-term relationship, you don't have to settle for someone who, just wants to play around with you. Absolutely not. And this is something you see, and that's something that, it's very important to you. And interestingly, this is something that makes you even more attractive, even more alluring, because you know what you want, and you know your worth. You have self-respect. Also, you're giving the impression of being someone who has set boundaries and is very like protective of them, or like you are someone who releases, and this is something that also makes you very, very attractive. My dear pal too, I feel like a lot of people are watching you, whether it's online, for example, on social media, or whether it's in your like offline life. A lot of eyes are on you, and I'm wondering whether you're actually aware of this or not. Something that also makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous is your positivity. And once again, like, our energy, it's so important and so deeply connected to how other people see us and how other people think about us. And you're coming off as someone who's very optimistic, someone who is very happy, or at least you make other people feel happy. And a great energy to be around, basically. Like with the Nine of Cups, someone who's coming through as like joyful or abundant. And we had the abundant word also coming through for pile 1, which is very interesting. But I mean, it makes sense because abundance energy is attraction. I'm sorry, abundance energy is attractive. And when I say abundant, I don't mean like financial wise, I mean like feeling abundant, you know, like not being in the lack mentality, but being in the like abundance mentality, because it makes you feel rich. It makes you feel like your cup is half full, right? Or overflowing even, and that's very attractive. Also, my dear pal, too, what I'm seeing is that for people who know you or people that get to know a certain part of your past, what makes you even more beautiful is the fact that you're someone who's a fighter, you are a warrior. Like, you have had your own fair share of battles in your life, and you have gathered strength through that. You have empowered yourself through that. No matter what you went through, you always came out of the battle victorious, and this shows how strong you are. You always keep going no matter what. And you know, even like talking about who you are right now or who you are becoming, that's not just something easy. I mean, I see you trying to heal yourself, or you know, have healed certain parts of yourself, and healing never comes with being easy, but you don't allow the darkness of the past to take your light away. Or just because your past was dark doesn't mean that your future can't be full of light. And I see this beautiful, beautiful person in front of me who is embodying the strength, and people can notice it. Like, they notice it in your energy, pal, too. Like, I really mean it. Even if you think you're not giving anything off that could give this impression, you do. The way you carry yourself, so, so powerful. Really powerful. I would like to get you some more oracle cards. Or not some more. A few oracle cards. We haven't had any yet. So let's see, for my dear pal 2. What makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? All right, the first card we have is the Prince archetype, and it says romantic charm and potential for power. Exactly what I'm talking about here. Like, such a confirmation. It's beautifully fitting the energy here. So let's see, for my dear pal 2, what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? All right. Look at this. So we have the Don Juan, spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Like, do I have to say anything more? Like, look at that. The oracle cards are literally confirming the energies that I'm receiving. And we also have the King archetype. You know what's very interesting, you guys? I forgot to say this, and like, I really mean it. Like, before recording your reading, and I would put your card selection card here and your crystal, I heard Queen. Like, I literally heard Queen. And now we have the King archetype here. That's so amazing. And the King archetype says enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. All right. So confirmation, basically. So I really feel like you have a charm to yourself, pal, too, that is so unique, and it's just so you, and it's what makes you so different, maybe as well, like the mysterious energy I talked about in the beginning. And you don't have to force it. Like some people maybe have to try very hard to come through a certain way or appeal a certain way. But with you, like you could be someone who may say they're bad at flirting, but you're actually not. Like you are very, very good at flirting. And I really feel like there is so much potential in you, like to I'm hearing even like capitalize through that. So, whatever this is supposed to mean, but this message came through, so I'm gonna say it. But of course, take it how it resonates. But I feel like this energy that you embody, it's very powerful and you can make something out of it. The Don Juan card is wonderful because, I talked about this seduction energy that I'm receiving from you. And this is really coming through once again. Once again, like with the moon card being here, maybe these things are something that you do subconsciously. For others, maybe you do it consciously. Maybe you really know how to seduce others, or you know how to play with your charm. However, it's going to apply to you at the end of the day. This is what you embody. This is how people see you. This is what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous. And one thing that I didn't talk about, but I also received from the Strength card, was that you're coming through as a very like natural leader. You guys could be really great at like certain like positions in power regarding work, or like even like in society. I feel like for some reason you can really be influential, and you have this very natural leadership energy towards you, like I'm sorry, to you. And that's also something that people feel. Maybe that's also why I got that people feel naturally drawn towards you, because you have this quality to you. But yeah, my dear pal too, this is all I'm receiving for you. I don't get anything else. So my dear, as always, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your beautiful energy. Like especially today, this reading was very fun and it's so uplifting. It really feels like a treat, and I really hope that you guys, got some positive energy out of this reading. As always, my dear, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course, I invite you there as well. My dear pal 2, take care, my love. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous. First of all, my dear, let me get you some tarot cards, and then we will also get you some oracle cards. So let's see, for my dear beautiful pal 3, what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? I feel like some of you guys could have been drawn to pal 2 as well. If this is the case, then feel free to watch it. If not, of course, as always, just stick with this one here. So for my dear pal 3, what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? Wow, the first card we have is the Sun card. Too many. For my dear pal 3, we have the 6 of Cups. We have the Lovers card. Ooh, the Star. My goodness. Let's see. Oh, we have 2. The first card we have is the Chariot card. This is literally your card selection card. We have the King of Cups. My dear pal 3, what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? All right, let me see. We have the High Priestess. And one more card for my dear pile 3. What makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? Oh, and the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords was actually in the same position for pile 2. That's interesting. So, my dear pile 3, let's start. What makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? First of all, I would like to start with some physical traits I'm receiving. First of all, I feel like one thing that makes you very attractive is your height. Of course, when we talk about height, you know, people have different like preferences regarding that, but I'm seeing that for some reason, your height is like coming through here. Your height may look extremely good on you and your body type. Whether it's, you know, you being someone who's more so on the taller side or someone who's more so smaller, whatever it may be, I really see that it fits your whole body, and it makes, yeah, it makes you look very, very attractive. So the height energy is definitely coming through here. Another thing I heard, skin. Your skin is extremely beautiful. Whether it's your skin texture or your skin color, I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's actually your skin color. Also, with the sun card being here, some of you guys may be very tanned, or yeah, you just have this beautiful glow, you know, with the sun energy. You have this beautiful glow to your skin, and I just see a fierce person here. Like, there is no other way to just say it. Someone who's extremely, wow, like strong energy coming through here. Let's continue. What else do I see when it comes to your physical body? I see that, yeah, when we talk about your face, there's no special like face part coming through. It's your overall face. It's the beautiful like harmonizing energy that your face has, like different areas of your face, different parts of your face. They just harmonize so beautiful. When someone looks at you, like, you're so beautiful, and all your, like, for example, your nose, your eyes, your lips, they work together. It really suits your like face shape. And I'm hearing overall like pretty, 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 pretty. This is something I'm hearing over and over and over again, you guys. Okay, another thing I see here for you is, and that's very interesting, I'm seeing your hips and your behind also being emphasized here. So a lot of people may also find it's very attractive. So just so you guys know, but there's also another thing that I'm seeing for you guys that actually didn't come through for PAL 1 and 2 now that I think about it. With you guys, there's a huge emphasis on the way you wear stuff, like your style. And it doesn't mean that you have to be like into like fashion and stuff like that. No, you can just, you know, wear stuff in your own way. But that's the thing, like, you can wear so many things. You know, you are just someone who looks so great in so many things, and it looks so classy. Like, you guys are very, very classy. And there are ones, yeah, that's something I'm hearing again. There are so many things that you just look so great in. It doesn't matter when we talk about color. It doesn't matter when we talk about different, like, shapes. You look good in many, many things. And also, there's this, like, moving on from the physical energy, there's something about you coming across as very youthful. That doesn't mean that, you know, age-wise you are young. It doesn't matter what your age is. I'm talking here about energy, and your energy is very youthful. And I really feel like this is something also a lot of people get attracted towards. Also, just, you know, like, personality-wise, you have this very strong energy about you. Like, someone who's determined, someone who's motivated, very focused, goal oriented. Like, people see that you have the potential of creating a beautiful life for yourself and creating a beautiful circumstance for yourself. You are coming through as a champion, as a victory person. I'm sorry, a victorious person. And I said this in the other piles as well, and I feel like it is very important to mention it. Yes, we're talking here about like what people find attractive about you, but it's not only about the physical energy. The energy we carry, generally speaking, influences so much how other people perceive us. And the way we perceive or we see ourselves may be very, very different at times, even in comparison to how others perceive us, right? Because we may focus on different things or overthink a lot, and others see that in a complete different way. Like, we may sometimes see only our flaws, whereas for others see our strength. And that's also very, very important to remember here, because maybe I say certain things regarding what makes you so attractive, and you listen to it and you're just like, no, like, that's not true, that's not me. Well, maybe that's not some like a way you see yourself, but that doesn't mean that other people can't perceive you this way. That's just something I wanted to mention here, because I feel like you're coming off as someone who's also very victorious and very driven, or at least this is how you're coming off. And you're also someone who, like, emotions are very big to you. It doesn't matter, like, whether you're someone who wears their emotions on a plate, or whether you're someone who doesn't really give off too much emotions in public. When we talk about emotions, like, you have this deep respect for it, and when people interact with you, they see how intelligent you are in that matter. Like, you have this emotional intelligence to you, and you're so respective of other people's emotions, and that makes you also so much more attractive. You honor that, and you also see how impactful it can be. Like, we can trigger so much in other people, like feelings and stuff, right? And you're very cautious with it. You're just coming through as someone who is so powerful. There is really no other way to say it. Like, this pile, like, your keyword would be powerful when it comes to your your pile. Like, your presence is so beautiful in itself. And I really feel like, my dear, you're someone, like, when you fall in love with someone, you give your all, and you're so devoted to the other person. And that's something that makes you so attractive as well, because as a lover, you are such a great lover. And honestly, people, they can be grateful if they, get involved with you, because whoever has you in their life is blessed. There is no other way to explain it. And with you, like, there is not only this strength, this either physical or like emotional strength to you, but there is also this energetical strength, because I really feel like you, my deep health 3, you're very connected to your spirituality in a certain way. I mean, of course, we all are, but I mean, like, consciously speaking, spirituality could be a huge part of your life, or you may, express it in some way, or be very interested in it. Especially talking about intuition. Your intuition is like right on. And for some reason, your intuition is also coming through as something that is very, very attracted about you. Well, it can actually be expressed in a lot of different ways. Let's just say you're someone who listens to their intuition, and maybe you also do a lot of decision making according to that. And people may be very impressed with like your decision making abilities, but yeah, the source of it is actually your intuition helping you, guiding you. And of course, intuition is only an example, although I feel like it is definitely a forcing energy here. This spiritual energy can also be expressed through a different way as well. Look at this beautiful card. Like, I just want you guys to look at this beautiful woman. Like, oh my goodness. Look at her. Like, just look at her. And you look at her like she looks like a warrior. She looks like just someone you don't want to mess with, but at the same time someone who is so powerful, someone who's coming to win, someone who has already won even, and just beauty on so many different levels. And as well physical beauty. I mean, just look at her face, look at her skin color. Like, is there really anything more I have to say? Just beauty, beauty. And for some reason, I really feel like when people see you, it's the whole package that you give off. What is jaw-dropping about you is not only, a certain trait that you have physically or emotionally or energetically. It's the whole package. Wow. You guys, you are very desired. And you are someone who let me see. You are a great partner, you are a great spouse. Like, just so you know. That's something I'm hearing. As a lover, as a friend, it's a privilege to have you. And also with the Lover's card being here, you're someone who embodies love. And yes, as powerful that you are, as fierce as you are, you're also so loving and gentle. And a lot of people think that those things can't go hand in hand, but they can. Because as humans, we're not just, you can't fit us in a box, although maybe some people try to do it. But we're so complex, and there is so much like levels to who we are in our like personality and all that stuff, right? And I really feel like, my dear, also like with those two horses, for some reason they're giving me the impression like you have both. You have this side of you which is this gentle and soft lover, so much love to give. At the same time, you know how to be, very fierce and protective of yourself. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how to be independent, and that's something very attractive. You have two sides to yourself, one which is more gentle and one which is just power. And yeah, I mean, gentle and softness is also power. It's also a way of empowerment. They're, two sides of the same coin, basically. And I really feel like, my dear, there's someone, not only someone, but there's so many people out there who are wishing to have someone like you in their life, which is very interesting. For Pal 2, I received the message of like a lot of people trying to manifest someone like Pal 2, and with you guys, Pal 3, it's about a lot of people literally like wishing to have someone like you or hoping to meet someone like you. You deserve someone who puts you on a pedestal. I know it sounds very like maybe even for some people a little bit cringy, but that's just the way like I can best explain it, because You are someone who has so much to give and who is so precious and so special and so beautiful and overall so jaw-dropping gorgeous that you deserve someone who treats you the way you deserve to be treated. You are such a like force that I really feel like not everyone can handle your greatness. And you have to meet someone who can handle like all your beauty and all your magic, really. And it really takes, I feel like, someone who is also an equal to you, you know, so they don't just get like intimidated by your like power. I would like to get more cards regarding this energy. For my dear pal 3, what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous? Let's see. My dear pal 3. What else can we get? Ooh. We also got this card coming through for pal 2 in the same position. So the Prince archetype, which says romantic charm and potential, yeah, for power. Exactly what I'm talking about here. We have the Avenger archetype, and it says desire to balance scales of justice, retociousness. I can't pronounce this word, but on behalf of society or oneself. Let's get you guys one last card. I'm gonna take this one because I only want one card. And we have, look at that. Didn't I just mention the word magic? And look at this. We have the Child Magical card, and it says seeing the potential for sacred beauty. Like, this is so your energy in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Exactly, my dear. I really feel like you're someone who can go all the way. You're someone who can reach such like incredible heights. And the Chariot energy, like, it's really no coincidence that it's here. I really feel like you're someone who has the Chariot quality to them. You are a very, like, it's almost like you're meant to be victorious in this life. You're meant to, you know, make your dreams come true. You're meant to achieve whatever it is that you desire. And that's what people see. And that's also what makes you jaw-dropping gorgeous. You are an alpha. Like, that's how I can put this energy into, like, a true, authentic alpha person. And that's what I'm saying. What you need is someone who's an equal, who can handle that. Because you are so precious. You are so powerful. And I really feel like not everyone is deserving of you. Like, you have this incredible energy to you. You have this beautiful heart. You deserve someone who can give you this as well. So there is an equal. So there is not only you giving, but actually also you receiving. You're also someone who's very who's very fair, and like, you speak your mind when it comes to whatever is important to you. And that's also something that people find very, very attractive about you, because it once again shows how fearless and how strong you are. You speak your truth no matter what. If it feels right to you, if it feels authentic to you, you will let other people know. I really feel like, and you're the only pile that got this message, it's almost like I'm getting your like divine partner coming through energetically. And I really want to tell you that there is an equal person out there for you. If someone has ever told you that you're too much to handle or whatever, let me just tell you that they like they aren't eye to eye to you, and that's not your problem. You deserve someone who, yeah, is deserving on you of you, and someone that you also deserve. And I really feel like, my dear, there is someone out there for you. Never allow other people to talk you out of your greatness or tell you that you're too much or that your energy is overbearing or whatever it may be. No, your energy is beautiful the way it is, and you have a right to share your light. You have a right to live the life authentically to you. And if there's someone out there who doesn't like that, well, guess what? They don't deserve you, and that's okay. You are this beautiful energy. Go for it, okay? Go for it. No one can stand in front of the chariot energy. No matter whoever is trying to criticize this energy, whoever is trying to talk them out of, whatever. The chariot energy is focused. The chariot energy is victorious. And so are you. All right. So, my dear pal 3, this is actually all I'm receiving for you. This is such a wonderful reading. Like, I think you guys may have my favorite pile. Like, your energy is just so empowering, and like, just reading for you makes me also feel so empowered because I'm picking up on this energy. And yeah, my dear, definitely, shine your light, express yourself, go for it. You can do it. That's all I can really say here. So, my dear, as always, thank you so, so much for allowing me to read for you and for allowing me to connect with your beautiful energy. I appreciate you so much for being here and, yeah, for connecting with me. As always, my dear, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, my dear, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course, I invite you there as well. My dear and beautiful pile 3, take care, my love.